Ah, the underbelly, where one of the keys is stored. We just heard about you. Door's locked. Yeah, best to save, if I'm being honest. You never know what you're gonna find in a place marked the underbelly, which I'm gonna put this out here that this is maybe the longest section of the game. When I said we were halfway done, I actually think that we're a third of the way done. The other third is just gonna be getting through this underbelly section as reasonably as possible. It is a little long and circuitous. You know they were hiding something up there. You and I both knew that. I smash. Oh, nope. The high jump after that, you could have forever to actually activate. Good music. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Why? Like, this is the funniest joke in this whole game. This cracked me up the first time I saw it. Ah! I didn't know you were a thing! Oh my goodness! I am just now learning that. Hey, bud. What if you didn't? You're below me. Stop that. No. You don't get to kill me like this. Jerk. What if you didn't? You are too small. I didn't know he came alive. Anyways, that's the penalty for death. I never stood so close to my son before. My son is a jerk. Please tell me that was added in a patch here recently. Please tell me you got me. That's hilarious. That didn't actually save me getting my health item up here because it is a full, like, game state reset. Please and thank you. There we go. Skip the walk around. Now what I should have done before aggroing my son over there is just hit this switch, which brings you right back here. Opens the door on the other side. Why does my son suck so much? Stop that. All right. Big open room. We've got places to be. So yeah, the underbelly is the longest portion of the game by far. It is the level that just drags on and on. And it's unfortunate because it is the most visually similar to everything else. Like, it's just gonna be these, like, repeating purple green textures, and it is solid platforming. I enjoy it. It's a good level. Like, it's great. Okay, so the reason we went for the big round tour in the castle was so that I could show you how these bubbles worked. That you don't see a lot in the game. You can keep your bubble state. Well, I don't know if I actually showed that off. But yes, you can keep your bubble state while on a pole. It is only when you touch the ground that it resets. So we use that feature here to get us over there. And that's a nice little jumping puzzle to figure out. I don't need to slide under there. I do need to slide under here. Yeah. I still don't know what's up with these, like, Phanto enemies there. They perplex me. There's one later in the game that I haven't quite figured out, like, how it's supposed to be used for. Ah, and here's a reason that we keep one extra key. There's a reason that we get that one key that is just out in the open before coming down here. Gained an aspect of Healic Power. Allows you to perform an additional air kick. So now we have 4. That might be the single most significant upgrade that is optional in the game, is 4 air kicks. It's just endlessly useful and only marginally useful. Like, the game never requires it, but it just gives you that one extra, you fucked up and you need a little extra space. Can you not with the amount of nonsense that's being propelled at me constantly? Not the homing plates, please and thank you. Ah, now I got a sword after me. Arrgh. I like that the game mixes it up a little bit, throwing a combat gauntlet at you every once in a while. I can kill this. Okay, well, how about we don't die here? Doesn't that make any sense to be safe there? No. And now I'm depowered. All right, Finger, let's take care of you. Which is kind of where I need to be going anyways, or not. Can I? There we are. No, there's a little egg guy. That was one of every enemy in the game except for the knights. And I guess my son already punked me, so whatever. Ah! Hey! You can also kick the projectiles back at people, which is weird. All right, okay. There we go. Made it up top here, which we might have even been able to get to through cheaty hacks. Yep, totally optional. Definitely didn't need to go through that combat gauntlet. Heck, we could have done some nonsense. This is maybe a jump too far to nonsense our way across, but you know. Might as well show off that, again, everything in this game it's built with sequence breaking in mind, but also like players are just gonna start breaking it to make things easier. This dropped down with that switch, and don't bonk your noggin. Duck under there. What? Ow! I pressed the wrong buttons on that one. I was not meaning to. There we go. Smoother. All right, circle pillars. I could have got that earlier. There's stuff over there that we can't do right now. We're actually missing a required question mark. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say like hard required power-up that isn't denoted as being a hard required power-up explicitly. But I did need to go there. All right. And opening that switch just lets us get back to the main entry room a little bit quicker. It's nice. Yeah, it's dark here. Like this is not any easier for me to see than for you to see. And you'll notice that this section of the game is going on for a hot minute. All right, can you please? This is the worst jump in the game. There we are. I don't know of a better way to do that. I just straight up don't. You gotta inch your way to the edge, do a high jump, and then you'll just barely grab it. There isn't something smoother to do. That I'm aware of, at least. Let's not wake up those. Dang it! You did. You done did it. At least you're normal size so that I can hit you. And now we can break this wall in peace, which takes a little bit of effort, mind you. And you would. You're worse. You're worse because you have projectiles. I don't actually know which attack like that is the one that knocks my sword out of my hands. They both do. I really hate you. These maids, I'm telling you. And, oh, those things sticking around after they're dead. Grumble, 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 grumble. But this definitely does give a sense that we are delving very deep into areas where we definitely shouldn't be. Bubble me, bubble me. There we go. You will notice something specifically that I have not had to do here quite yet, though. And that's use my cling gem. Definitely could have gone here without it. We did not need... We had no reason to underbelly before finding that cling gem, right? Like, there's... We wouldn't have known there was anything down here to do. We were told to go to the top of the tower, and there was stuff up there for us. Turns out now we gotta be down here, so... Am I actually working my way towards this, this key? Well, it's yet to be seen if that's our, indeed, end goal. But it's still going, mind you. This pathway. Ah, here we are. Eyeball central room. Stuff up top there that we haven't been able to get to. And this rude platform. All the momentum. Thank you. I'm not going for 100%. In fact, I don't think I've even gotten to 100% in any singular playthrough. I may have cumulatively whoosh. Okay, you guys. That I knew that that switch was there. I didn't actually show it on screen, but I knew that was there, and that's how you get across. All right, what do we got here? Ah, and the door is locked behind me. Great, my favorite. Let's take care of you first. Ow. Ow. Come off it. So instead of having, I guess, Dark Souls stylish combat, this has also got the Hollow Knight styled healing. I could have just used the save point. I don't know why I did that. Where attacking things ups your healing capabilities. And the part of the game that I get lost in. We need to get all the way up there, which is going to involve moving this platform. Ow! Rocks! Come on, bunny goat. Got places to be. Which involves hitting like a dozen of these switches scattered around. And I always, always, always miss one. Not in here. I could go in there. There's a good reason to go in there, but no. We want to go stairward with these misaligned textures. Or overlaid textures, I guess. There. That's one I usually miss. I would like you guys to stop being alive. Then we get that one. There's the boxes room with an extra switch behind the wall for you to slide down and get. Continuing On the outside, you. Whoop. Oh, come off it. There we go. See, 4 kicks. It's very handy. Good to have. Don't hit me. Probably best if I heal. The extra health is helpful. The room with tubas in it, don't need. I don't think I was supposed to be able to stand up here. I definitely clipped through the wall on that. This game also does have some weird clipping availability to it. We are still not high enough. Instead of going up the stairs we climbed. You are absolutely gonna come alive. I could definitely use you to build up my combat. Dang it, come on. Oh, you would. I am not the most skilled at Dark Souls combat. You'll notice. I am very much sword without the board at the moment, and that's a problem. Can you please give me just enough for another heal? Thank you. So they don't actually put like a boss at the end of this gauntlet. No. It's like keeping track of where everything is the combat gauntlet, or is the boss itself. Can you? Thank you. Get stuck. Unfortunately, the lock-on doesn't work great for those. Like, the camera locks but doesn't rotate. I find it more helpful at the very least. Just to make sure that they are always in frame. Did I? I still missed one, didn't I? Did I? No, it's at its apex. We actually got that on the first try. We're good. No backtracking required. Mandatory upgrade. Absolutely need this. It is imperative. There are areas of the game you can't get to. Ascendant Light. Attack objects and enemies to bounce off of them. In addition, your weapon now glows brightly, even in the darkest of places. What do you mean glows brightly? It's still dark here. Well, believe it or not, it gets darker. Hey, those black orbs, we've seen them elsewhere. Now, we can jump. Enemies too. Totally fine. And again, we got across there without the use of our cling gem. Would you look at that? Huh, I wonder what's down that hallway. Weird. Anyway, it's time to climb out of here. So now we have all major upgrades, question mark? No, we're actually still missing one, but don't worry about it, it's fine, it's fine. Now this area would be completely dark, like pitch black, like you can't see anything. If it weren't for the fact that we have our Ascendant Light right now. Yes, I could go out that way. I am choosing not to for reasons at this moment. Because we're going this way. Listen to that ticking clock noise. Guess where we are? Hey, look, we're at the dungeon. The dilapidated dungeon. We could have started going behind that wall that was absolutely breakable from the very start. Totally could have done that. But we didn't. Nope, that's what I'm wanting. I want you. So now we've got mad ups. Hey, 5 health. So that's first like big major sequence break, is being like, I wonder what that's gonna be like if I go that way first. And it does take a little bit of finagling because, again, it isn't pitch black, so you do just kind of need to know where you're going. It's a little tricky. I'll show you the path that you need to do. The reason I'm going this way again is because there was also a side path we didn't take here. Remember? Remember here? Ah, the first actual use of the Cling Gem. Ooh, outside of its tutorial. Kind of important. And all it is for more health. We're fine. Can you not? There we go. Thank you. And back out of the game. No, we're not gonna go leave the main way. We have other places to be. Like I said, we are gonna go back to this little hidden part. Instead of backtracking, so yeah, you break down this wall at the very start of the game. You don't even have to fight what's-his-nuts. You can just come in here, hang a right, walk up to here. You're gonna hit the wall. Go back, do a backflip, and look at that. You are up here. And you can kind of feel your way. Don't go this way, it's a dead end. Go this way. And then you're in a big enough room where there's a little bit of, like, you can tell that there's a doorway there. You can tell that there's a platform here. You can tell that there are places that you should be able to get to. And in here, that will be lit up. You're good to go and to leave and to get out. Why do that in pitch darkness? It gets you out without having to fight what's-his-nuts. Gets you this handy power-up very early. Can I not? Can you please just let me up? There we go. Thank you. Is there a thing over here? Because now that I have a Cling Gem, I can absolutely get this. What do you got for me here? I'm gonna assume this is increases the healing power by half a pip. So now we gain 1.5 back. Handy that. Really handy, in fact. Sconces too on the wall. Can bounce off of. So if you don't actually have any uppage, because you skipped it and went and got this power up first, the Ascendant Light, you'd be golden. You don't need anything else to get all the way over here.